Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I'm super excited for today's video because we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite things, and that's side hustles. If you're someone who's looking to diversify your income, add an extra stream of income, or just make a little bit of extra money, this video is for you. Before we get into the video, I just wanna talk about my own side hustle for a sec, which is my Etsy shop. I wanted to let you guys know that there's gonna be some new jewelry pieces coming to the shop either this week or next. They're things that we've never had in the shop before that we've never sold, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm super excited, so if you wanted to check out the Etsy shop before the new things come in, I'll leave the link down below so that you can have a look. So the first side hustle that I want to talk about is becoming a voiceover artist or offering voiceover services and promoting these services on freelancing websites like Upwork or Fiverr. So if you're someone who has a nice voice and it sounds good being recorded, or maybe people have told you in the past that you have a good voice for radio or TV, what you can do is record a little sample of your voice, upload it to places like Upwork or Fiverr, and then when people are looking to hire somebody for voice acting or voice over, they can hire you and pay you for these services. It's really common for companies to post on freelancing websites and say that they're looking for somebody to do a voiceover either for a commercial or a PowerPoint or just a simple project that they're doing in the office, but they need somebody that sounds professional and somebody that's not themselves to do the voiceover. This is where you can come in, make some quick and easy side cash just by recording your voice and reading a quick script. The next side hustle that I want to talk about is also in the world of freelancing, and that's writing blog posts for companies or bloggers. When a person or a brand runs a big successful blog, it takes a lot of work and it can take a lot of time to continually come up with content to post on that blog. That's why it's very common for bloggers to hire outside writers to write blog posts to take a little bit of work off of their plate. Just a minute ago, I talked about freelancing websites like Fiverr and Upwork, and these are also places where you can go to apply for jobs to write blog posts. Also down below in the description, I'll have some other freelancing websites for you guys that you can go and check out and see what other kind of jobs are on there that you can do as side hustles. Whenever I'm feeling a little bit stressed out or overwhelmed, I always like to clean my apartment. I don't know what it is about cleaning, I just find it very therapeutic, and if you're someone who really enjoys cleaning, this next side hustle is definitely for you. So there are lots of people that rent out an Airbnb as a side hustle, but that's a topic for another video. What I'm suggesting that you do in this video is become an Airbnb cleaner and help these people that own Airbnbs clean their space in between guests. So I actually have a friend who owns an Airbnb, and her busiest season is by far the summertime, and it's really hard for her to keep up with the cleaning schedule. Of course, you want your Airbnb to be clean for all of your different guests, and if people are coming and staying for just a few nights, they're still using towels and sleeping in the beds, and that means that you have to go in and clean and tidy all of this stuff that's left from the previous guest. So it's really helpful for Airbnb owners to have somebody that's able to go in once their guests leave and clean up the space for the next guest. This next side hustle that I want to talk to you guys about makes me laugh only because it goes to show you can really turn anything into a side hustle. So as I was doing research for this video, I came across an article all about this guy who turned picking up trash into a side hustle. So basically how it all started was one day he was going grocery shopping and going to different department stores like Walmart and Target, and he noticed that in a lot of the parking lots there was a ton of trash that wasn't being picked up. And as you can imagine, this really doesn't look very good for the outside of the store. So what he did was he went into these stores, talked to the managers, and basically said, if you pay me this amount of money, I'll come in for a few hours every day before the store opens. I'll pick up all of the trash so that your store looks better for your customers. Long story short, a lot of the managers were really thankful for his offer and found his services really valuable, and now he actually makes a full-time living just picking up trash from parking lots. Like I said, I think that story is so cool and just a perfect example of how you can turn anything into a side hustle, even picking up trash. Another side hustle that I want to share with you guys is starting your own rental business that you can run out of your house or out of your apartment. And you can basically rent anything as long as it aligns with your own hobbies and your own interests. So for example, you could rent out baby items, cars, trailers, clothes, handbags, camera equipment or tech equipment, things that traditionally have a higher price point that maybe people don't just want to go out and buy themselves and they would rather borrow or rent. So for example, I was reading all about this couple who rent out baby supplies and baby equipment as a side hustle. They live in a really big city where people are always vacationing, and sometimes they can't bring their stroller or their playpen with them. Because it's really helpful to have these baby items with you when you're on vacation with a baby, people are willing to pay for the short term just to rent out something like a stroller or a playpen. So the other night I was laying in bed scrolling on TikTok, as you do because that app is addicting, and I came across a really cool video that I wanted to mention in this video. So it was basically a girl who had her own catering company and she was catering her friend's baby shower. The video showed her from beginning to end how she sets up a catering table for her events. So basically what she was doing was going to the grocery store, picking up all of these really nice crackers and cheeses and meats and fruits, and then she was cutting them up in really nice ways, presenting them on these beautiful platters, and then at the end of the video there was this gorgeous table at this baby shower full of food that she just purchased at the grocery store. So I was thinking to myself, that would be the perfect side hustle for someone who loves food and loves being creative. On the weekends, you could offer your catering services to people who are having baby showers or bachelorette parties or graduation parties, whatever it might be. I think it would also be really fun to pick a specific theme or niche for your catering. Maybe you only want to do desserts, or you only want to do vegan foods or gluten-free foods, or you want to do like candy catering. You could literally do anything and turn it into a way to make extra money. I think sometimes when we're trying to find a side hustle and we're trying to diversify our income, we often overthink what we need to do in order to make extra money. And that's why my next suggestion as a side hustle for you is to just get a good old-fashioned second job. You could work at a coffee shop, work at a retail store, work at a bookstore, or be a bartender. Something that you can do after your full-time job or on the weekend to make some extra cash. You don't have to start your own business or do anything really complicated. Submit your resume to your local coffee shop and start earning some extra money. Another side hustle suggestion that I want to give you guys is becoming a yoga instructor. I actually know quite a few people now who've completed their yoga teacher training and they've turned it into a really good side hustle. The good thing about being a yoga teacher is that you could host yoga classes in a park, online. You could rent out a community center. There are a lot of different ways that you could host yoga classes and get paid for teaching yoga. Another way you can make money as a yoga teacher is by starting a YouTube channel, and then you can get paid for every video you upload where you're teaching people how to do yoga. And with that, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys liked it and that you enjoyed learning about some new side hustles. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also hit the red subscribe button down below. Also down below in the description, I have my Etsy shop, my Instagram page, my Facebook page, all of the places where you guys can find me in other areas of the internet, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!